Let's have a look now at commitment management, a really important critical capability that helps customers save money by making commitments to the cloud vendors. We're going to start here in Flexera One in the tabular view, which is like a pivot table view of your cloud costs. Here I'm looking at Amazon spend, we can see the cloud vendor, and I've brought in a business dimension of application. Now what's differentiated here is I can see the list price, so not just the cost that I'm paying, but the cost I'm paying after discounts such as those achieved by commitments. I can then choose to bring in other dimensions such as the commitment name or commitment IDs so that I can actually see for any of the applications that I have running what is causing me to get a discount, which commitments, savings plans, reservations, and so on are achieving the most effective discounts. And ultimately, this is helping us kind of gamify, compare between different departments, business units, whatever it might be, to understand how I'm achieving my savings, tracking where a savings plan or a reservation is being used, and so on. We also have some really effective dashboarding capabilities specific to commitment management. Here you can see I'm seeing the coverage that I have of commitments. Clearly not doing too well. There's a lot of on-demand spend there. But of course, again, I can bring in a business context here, right? Let's look again at application, maybe for my web front end application. And then I'm starting to see, well, actually, in this particular situation, I've got some better coverage. I have some savings plans, I have reservation, and I'm even using spot compute here. Further down the page, we can see the effect of unused commitments. If I've paid for these up front and I'm not using them, then there's potential waste there that I could claw back by changing the usage patterns for my workloads. And ultimately, as we saw from the dashboard, being able to see what I'm actually saving from leveraging these commitments. Now, commitments are very important in Flexera One. Here we have dedicated pages specifically to reservations and savings plans. A lot of information contained here, including this utilization rate, right? Understanding whether I'm underutilizing any of these existing commitments that I made. Using our automation capability, of course, I can be informed here about various conditions related to my reservations. So if I go and have a look here, I can be notified when things are underutilized. I can be notified when things expire. But importantly, of course, I want to produce new recommendations as well. Now, this is also differentiated for Flexera. What customers can apply the recommendation policies here to produce recommendations, and they have complete control over the parameters, right? How many days back do I want to look? What is the scope of the commitment that I'm looking to purchase? But importantly, the broad range of different types of reservations across the reservable services for the cloud vendors can be completely selected by our customers. Now, once those have run, you're able to see, of course, those rate reduction savings opportunities across all three hyperscalers here. But importantly as well, we can contextualize those by various business dimensions so that you could see, well, what can I achieve for my engineering applications by way of rate reduction opportunities? So again, lots of kind of contextualization there. Now, we also have a managed service for commitment management via our Eco product. Our Eco product is powered both by technology, but also by cost specialists, individuals that understand the nuances of commitment management across all three hyperscalers. They are able then to put in place a plan for you to get to up to 95% coverage, which is the average that we achieve across our customer base. And then for customers that are using this service, using our built-in dashboards here, they're able to visualize the savings that they're achieving over time, their effective savings rates using the different discount mechanisms, and how committed they are over the period, as well as all of the specific details of the commitments that our service has transacted with them. It's really important, of course, that automation and ML is used to do this in the background, but having the business context and the conversation with our cost specialists really is a fundamental differentiator for this service. So summarizing where we are, let's have a quick look at where the differentiated capabilities here. We can see here that we have differentiators around the purchase recommendation types across all reservable services. We have visibility down to the commitment ID, any individual purchase or commitment that you make, to see how it is distributed across your accounts or resources or business context. And then we have this fully managed service, very popular with customers, to take the complexity away from them and provide kind of typical coverage rates of up to 95% across all hyperscalers. Lots of updates in the last 12 months here. So extensive reporting capabilities have been added into the tabular view and dashboards. And of course, you can see we already now have the integration of Eco into the Flexera One product for those customers that are leveraging the managed service. On the roadmap, further integration, additional dashboarding and KPI work is already underway, and additional automation for other commitment management use cases being built. We can also see exposure for our Eco service to potential customers, so that should they wish to take advantage of the managed service, they understand the potential return on investment.